On the 25th of August 2024, the world's greatest Doctor Who podcast started a regular livestream, having no clue what would come after the main content. Once Crispy had stopped retelling a story that paralleled my journey before and after meeting Tilly Steele, they prepared to listen to the Patreon callers.
So
Should
Crispy,
we take some calls?
let's take the Patreon call. So as I said earlier, we have 4 different calls from different patrons, and I have the order. I'm going to scroll back up and find it from Mr. Conor McRae.
Please.
Here's what he said. This is his literal message. Okay, Troy, after listening to all the calls, I feel like it might be better to play them all together at the end rather than spreading them out across the show. Just because Grace's call slightly links to mine, my call slightly links to Dr. Whovians, and BeastBoss's links to no one, but he deserves to be part of the group. Look at that. He's. Well, I'm not paying you to produce this, Connor, but I still appreciate it. So he has given me a specific order. So can our first call of the month, and remember, if you subscribe to our Patreon at the highest tier, the genuine article tier, I believe it's called, you can call in once a month as part of these live streams. Only the patrons get to do that. But you can subscribe at any tier. You can get early access to the episodes if you do so. The middle tier has not had a reward for a little bit, because we're massively behind on watch-alongs. We're really sorry. We're going to get that fixed soon. Don't worry, or at least get back to the pattern. We'll get there. I have watched along from you, and I'll be putting that up soon. But yeah, early access, call-ins, it really would help support us. We would greatly appreciate it. But if you just want to watch, that's fine. I suppose we'll forgive you. No, it's really fun. So, Crispy, our first caller of the month. Can we have Dr. Whovian's hotline call, please?
Just before we begin, I'd like to recommend you watch the original video of this first, so you get the full experience.
Of course we can. Hello, Dr. Who.
Hello and welcome back to Who's There, a Doctor Who Poop podcast. My name is Chris.
The hottest human being on the planet.
His name is Crispy, and we're the hotline that accepts your calls from anywhere in
Space means high.
Troy is unavailable today.
I completely disagree there, personally.
But Crispy, what do we have in store today?
We are talking about the hottest of hot takes with some hot people in the call.
Who do you want to ask first?
Give me Grace, and I want to see if they do the clicking thing again. Grace.
I feel like having a really simple check-in today.
G'day, Gray.
Everything before this was all taken from the podcast beforehand, but everything following was newly created for today's show.
Hey, you used the clip of me last time.
Wait, Grace? How did you get in here?
Can you stop pretending to talk to me? Like, it's really messed up to use recordings to fake conversation with someone.
But I stole that idea from Connor.
Yeah, you did, and I didn't give you permission to do that either.
Connor McRae, you're here too?
And stop using my jingle. That's copyright infringement.
BeastBoss, how? You know what? That's fine. I'll make my own.
Oh my god.
That is truly dreadful. I would like to clarify that Dr. Whovian told me to say it was bad. Obviously it was very good.
Fine. I'll stop stealing your ideas, and your voices, and your jingles.
Thanks,
Okay,
I
that's
really
true, I can
appreciate
work
it.
But since you're all here, wanna take over the podcast?
Oh yeah, absolutely not.
No, maybe another time.
Sorry, I'm really busy.
Crispy? Troy? Anyone?
Oh my god.
What? That was all Dr. Whovian's call, and you assembled the Avengers of the patrons. That is an Avengers level threat. What?
I fear
What?
it will never get better than that. I fear it will never get better than that.
I don't even want to listen to the calls now, I'll be honest. I don't think you can top that. What on earth?
Wow.
What on
Wow.
earth?
Well done. Oh, okay. Well,
How
it
dare
makes
you,
the whole
Dr. Master? Let's go
Patreon
listen to
worth
that podcast over this rubbish. Wow. This
Wow.
rubbish has been here for you for 120 episodes, and that's how you treat us? Disgraceful. I genuinely, I mean,
wow.
Connor always cooks up a masterpiece, but I feel for him this month. I don't think he can top that.
You fools. You have no idea what is about to happen.
But, conveniently, he is up next. So what's Connor got to
Alright.
say?
Hello, Connor. How are you? Connor, where are you, mate?
Where are you,
Okay,
mate?
so welcome to all you applicants for the new job opening at Unit. My name's Connor. I'm the recruiting consultant here, and this is...
Kate Stewart, Head of Scientific Research at UNIT.
Thank you, Kate. Now, I must say there are limited vacancies here at Unit, so these interviews will not be easy. All right, applicant number 1, hello.
Hi, my name is Grace, and I have a degree in 3 separate languages, and I'm incredibly skilled in cat herding. Team management.
Not again.
Okay, thank you, Grace. Now, I want to ask about your background in team...
I think UNIT can use you.
Yes, thank you. I won't let you down.
Oh, okay, Kate. You probably could have been a bit more discerning there. We can't just hire anyone who walks in off the street.
They are both in the same position here, as they realise that this is bigger than they initially thought.
Hi, I'm Dr. Hoovian. I just walked in off the street.
I think UNIT can use you.
Yes.
Hang on. Okay, Kate, remind me, what is your recruitment policy here? Why am I even here if you're just going to hire anyone you can to, may I remind you, a top secret government military organization? Huh? Anyone could be walking through those doors, and I mean anyone.
Hold on to your Bobs, Cobs, and Unified Intelligence Task Force jobs, because it's BeastBoss time.
Oh my god.
Don't do it, please don't do it, please.
I think UNIT can use
Come
you.
on, Kate! Okay. I'm gonna go record my lines for the other hotlines, and then I'm gonna go jump into a lake. No!
Oh no!
It's derailed.
You know what I don't like?
derailed.
For both of these calls, Connor in the chat has said, "and the penny drops." So I'm getting a very bad feeling. We're about to get 2 more calls of Avengers team ups.
Yeah.
I think everyone's in each other's calls this month, Crispy.
I think that's the thing. We now have to listen to 6 minutes of them all talking to each other.
Is that how long these are?
Well, they're a minute and a half each, so is that? So, yeah,
Oh
that's
my
6
gosh, you guys are really
minutes.
pushing us with the lengths, aren't you? Good grief,
Oh,
it's worth it.
funny.
It's worth
Oh,
it.
it's so funny.
All right,
Well done,
apparently,
guys. This is so
Grace is
creative.
next, but it's actually just Avengers. This is the 4 Avengers films, so now we're up to Infinity War. We've had the base one, we've had Age of Ultron, now it's Infinity
Yeah.
War. So, Grace,
Here we go.
give us part 3.
Hello, Grace. Welcome back to the show.
I'm scared.
Hello.
Hello, Troy and Crispy. Welcome back to your favorite podcast. It's Grace's Thoughts, Doctor Who podcast commentary. Back from its long hiatus while I was captured by an alien menace that stole my form after trapping me in a mirror. 0 to 10. Don't recommend. However, this week, our favorite podcast, where we break down every episode of Who's There Doctor Who podcast, is joined by these lovely people, Connor, BeastBoss, and Dr. Whovian. How are you all?
Shoot me.
I work for UNIT now, so I'm feeling good.
See, I agreed to do your podcast.
Thank you so much for joining me today. I just feel that, especially after having my likeness stolen by my mirror,
Not sure why Troy is hiding from us, but they are now aware of what is going on, so this is all fun.
we should take time to build community with our fellow Who's There patrons. So, each of you, what is your favorite thing about Who's There Doctor Who podcast?
My favourite thing is coming up with call-in ideas, and my least favourite thing is Kate hiring all of you.
Connor, please remember that we're creating a positive space for our fellow Who's There listeners. As you were, BeastBoss.
The callers, and the fact that I met Troy in real life.
Oh, and I met Crispy in real life. He bought me a drink.
For me, my favorite part is, okay, I just heard something fall in my bathroom, and I'm not falling for that again. What was I saying? Oh yeah, my favorite part is,
Oh, and that's the end of it. That's the end of the call.
What?
A cliffhanger, just like Avengers Infinity War.
Oh my god, that actually really works. What?
Oh,
Just to
wow.
update the audio listeners, Dr. Hoovian just put in the chat. Troy said in the Discord they've got their own chat with. Oh no, Troy said they've got their own chat where they plot. He didn't know the half of it. Patrons call in for our live episodes, and it's dangerous because the patrons have their own channel in the Discord, and they plot and they plan together. And occasionally I peek in and go, "Oh no, what are they doing here?" Yeah, that's.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because I think I did
Oh
put something in
my
here that was
gosh.
like, what was the last thing I said? Oh no, I didn't actually say much this time. I actually just let them all go crazy. Yeah, do you know what? They must have. My theory is, and I think you can always let me know if this is the case or not. But the messages in the channel genuinely looked as though none of you had spoken to each other, and it just happened to coincide.
Yeah, that was intentional. We wanted zero suspicion on anything going on.
Like Connor put, OMG, I don't want to spoil it for Troy, but your final talking point is how I start my call. This is hilarious. I need to get a move on. So I just put, I popped in at that point and went, okay, so I'll play us after Hoovian, cool. And then BeastBoss went, so there's an order this time? So it seemed very improvised. But, oh. Dr. Hoovian's just put a screenshot in the channel while I'm talking of a group chat on Discord that's called Who's There Presents the Council of the BeastBoss. So they have a
Oh
group
my
chat.
gosh.
They've planned this all.
That's right, we'd been planning this since the 12th of July, when Connor had the idea for it.
Wow.
All right, come on. Let's get
What
the
have we
end of the
created?
saga. Let's have Beast Boss's call. How does it all come together?
Hello, Beast Boss. Oh,
Can hear that
dearie me.
theme
Well
again.
done, guys.
Do do do.
Here we go.
Do do do.
Guten Tag, hold on to your phones, bones, and
Hurry up and bring back Martha Jones.
It's Beast Boss time.
Correct, by the way.
today I'm joined by the people I've just spent a whole damn month travelling the world with. And that's canon. Grace, what are your comments for Beast Boss time?
I just think we should have spent more time in Paris. We could have stayed for the Olympics. It was fun though, genuinely.
I preferred Charleville-Mézières, a much better place in France. Now, Dr. Whovian, what have you got to say?
I still think we had time to record a new episode of Who's There while we were in Amsterdam.
We were not coherent enough for that. I'm not going to explain this joke. That's not my fault. Connor, your turn.
Don't talk to me. I just jumped into a lake out of sheer rage because someone doesn't know how job recruitment works.
Well, say hi to the Fisher King for me. Troy and Crispy, I do indeed has a question for you this month.
Can we please have a watch-along for the Witchfinders?
I had sent everyone a sound clip of me saying the things I wanted the others to sync with, and it worked. Trust me, it has nothing to do with the fact that Tilly Steele is the most perfect...
Alright, Beast Boss, can you hurry this along now?
Okay, fine, yep. At some point, it occurred to me that I could get Troy in on the bit without him knowing the full story. So while...
Dr. Whovian stares into the untempered schism.
Connor fights a dingo down under.
Grace hops back to Canada.
Troy talks about whatever a Star Wars is.
And Crispy sues a food product for copyright, I'll be...
Reporting you to the council!
Penny dropped. Are you involved with these people?
Without realising it, yeah. Did I... Wait,
How?
I sent him both of those. And I forgot I sent him the first one. When did I send him the first one?
What? I feel if there's a fifth caller and I'm involved.
No, there isn't. But like, yeah, he asked me in
Something
July
I
to
don't
send him
remember.
just, can you hurry this along? And then he asked me this month to send Troy talks about whatever a Star Wars is. And I did think...
This is an 8-week process.
And I was like, what is going on? Oh my days, there is a script. There is a script.
Wow. Well done,
I'm putting
boys.
this on the screen right now for the video video people, for the Apple Podcast listeners. You've already missed out. I'm so sorry. Suck it up.
This is...
No, I'm joking. I'm so sorry. But look, this was just put in the general chat in the Discord. A full script, Crispy. A full
I'm
script.
shocked. We haven't put that much effort into anything, and we've done 120 episodes. Meanwhile, our patrons are making masterpieces.
So yeah, Connor made a Google Doc for us to put our plans into. I'll go through it in more detail shortly. Ignore that.
Wow. You know what? That deserves a round of applause. That deserves a round of applause. Well done.
I mean, you made it hard
Well
for
done.
yourselves now, because
Very
now you got to
demure.
try and top that. I wish I hadn't said
Yeah.
that. Please do not take that seriously. I don't want to see what this topped could be. I don't want to know.
Wow.
That's peak.
Wow.
That is fantastic. Thank you all.
Well,
And again, I
think
remind
that's
you,
perfect.
they're paying us to do this, Crispy. We're not paying them. This is one hell of a weird organisation, but I love it. I love it.
Oh, very humbled. That's so well done, guys. That's so cute. I love that.
We've already
I love that.
decided we can't top this. Now we're done here. They're saying, yeah, don't blame me if I say I don't believe you.
We are 100% done with that bit now. Unless Connor comes up with an even crazier scheme. But also, this kind of thing only works once.
Well,
thanks, guys. Well, that's so nice.
that was fantastic. What a way to round off this episode. Crispy, what are your closing comments?
That Doctor Who fans will forever be awesome, and Doctor Who can lead to so many beautiful things. Whether it be meeting a member of the cast or meeting 3 complete strangers and making art together and sending it into a podcast you listen to about Doctor Who. Doctor Who is cool. Thank you. Those are my final words.
Isn't it just? Isn't it just?
Isn't it just?
Yeah. Thank you so much. And if you want to join their random group of callers, then make sure you head to patreon.com/who'stheydw and start paying us money to start sending that in. I still think that's crazy, but I'm really grateful to you. And if you do want to support us, the Patreon is available. Once a month, live episodes. You can call in and join in this menagerie. That's a word, isn't it? I like that
Well, I
word.
don't know.
I think that's a
Well,
word. That's a word.
Cool.
So, thank you all for listening to and watching, mostly, to episode 124 of Who's There Doctor Who podcast. As I said earlier, and as I said to you lot, live chat now, head over to SpeakPipe and call in with your thoughts on the Doctor Who proms, whether you've been, whether you want to go, what you remember them as a kid, all that stuff.
Okay, now I will go through some things we have here. Doctor Whovian script was almost entirely written by him. Connor is just a genius, so there's not much to say here. Grace's script was like a Mad Libs game. For mine, I wanted one of the others to do an intro. Then I came up with a simple format that allowed everyone to have a piece while following the TheBeastBoss time rules. I'm just going to let this chat pass. Now, this is the hotline chat where Troy was. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Welcome to TBB News. I'm the Beast Boss, and the news is that the video is over.